So this is a particularly good area for ulic and the herring, as well as, of course, when the tide goes out. Then you get main sustenance, which for this entire region, the main sustenance for eagles, all spring and summer when they're nesting, are midshipmen. And this is the small fish that has the photophore. Comes into the high tide area just before the tide drops, and it stays there and finds kelp that it can hide under. And then when the tide drops, it stays under the kelp. And then when the tide's out, all these little fish are under the tide. Now, if it's at night, it's quite incredible. It's why they're called midshipmen. The midshipmen from old whistled. These fish make a whistle. And at night, if you come down here in the early spring and summer, you can hear the midshipmen across the tidal flats at night when the tide's very low, whistling. Well, come the morning, first dawn of light, if the tide is still relatively far out, the first advancers are the crows. And they move along, and what they're looking for the midshipmen, but they're looking for the smallest ones that they can grab, swallow quickly. But as soon as they jab one that's too big to swallow, in come 1, 2, 3 eagles. If it's a nesting territory, then the territorial owners take over and thank the crow. I mean, there's no real official thank you. They just steal the midshipmen from the crows. So this is just probably the prime eagle habitat. And then just around the corner, of course, is Boundary Bay, which is probably the world's greatest habitat for bald eagles. That and Chesapeake Bay on the East Coast are probably the two most productive eagle habitats in the world, or fish eagle habitats, bald here, other easily related or closely related eagles in other areas. They have similar niches they occupy.